Tonight, plans to study autism under Health and Human Services Secretary Robert F. Kennedy Jr. are being met with backlash across the country. This comes days after the director of National Institutes of Health told an advisory panel the agency would pull private medical records as part of the study.
Yeah, no official announcement has been made yet, but it is sparking concerns of a national autism registry. Fox 13 News reporter Nia Wong reached out to advocacy groups and spoke to local families for their reaction. Nia?
Families I spoke with today were not happy with what they describe as stigmatizing language Secretary Kennedy has used when talking about autism spectrum disorder. And when it comes to medical data being pulled for a registry, some shared concerns, others shared their hopes.
By September, we will know what has caused the autism epidemic, and we'll be able to eliminate those exposures.
U.S. Health and Human Services Secretary Robert F. Kennedy Jr. proclaimed that deadline earlier this month.
I think it would be fabulous, although I think it's a completely insane idea that we would find a cure for autism magically by September.
Leslie Moon is the mother of Trevor, a 24-year-old with severe level 3 autism. While she says she's shocked at some of Secretary Kennedy's statements.
However, I am glad at least severe autism is actually being spoken about.
She's not necessarily against the idea of a potential autism registry using her son's medical data.
I don't have a problem with that. I don't have a problem with people knowing about Trevor, and if Trevor's information can help somebody else, that's what I'm all about.
Andrew and Nicole Coe are the parents of Ethan, who they say has profound autism. Andrew says he has a lot of questions about the idea.
I'm really skeptical on how they're going to acquire this database, like how they're going to create it, and how it's going to be used in the future, and how they can protect families' privacy.
Secretary Kennedy has sparked outrage over some of his comments.
This is a preventable disease. We know it's an environmental exposure. It has to be. Autism destroys families. More importantly, it destroys our greatest resource, which are our children. These are children who should not be suffering like this. These are kids who, many of them were fully functional and regressed because of some environmental exposure.
Ethan has not destroyed us, and he's not destroying our family or his community. What is destroying families practically is the lack of resources and the misinformation given to the community.
The Autism Society of America forwarded this statement to Fox 13, saying in part, quote, "Building trust with the autistic community must remain a central priority, rooted in transparency, accountability, and strong privacy protections at every stage of research and data collection. In moments when rhetoric or infighting threatens to divide, we must hold space for diverse perspectives and lived experiences." And CEO of the Washington Autism Alliance, Arzu Feroz, says there are multiple autism databases that are fragmented. While she doesn't agree with Kennedy's rhetoric, she wants families to feel hopeful.
There is a strong community here in Washington state of support at any age, regardless of where people are in their journey with autism.
Fox 13 reached out to NIH and HHS for clarification on this registry, and we are still waiting for their response. We've posted the full statement from the Autism Society of America and links to resources on fox13seattle.com.